Today, I'm combining random NBA players to create a star. When you create a player in 2K, there are 6 key categories: offense, defense, athleticism, mental, miscellaneous, and body. So we're gonna randomly pick 6 NBA players and fuse their games together in an effort to create an all-time great. So for example, if one of the random players we get is Steph Curry, I'd probably want to take his offense. If another one of the players is Victor Wembanyama, we probably want his body. Hey, yo! But ultimately, we want to take these bits and pieces from each player's game, put them onto our guy George Edwards, and turn George into a legend. The way we're gonna get our random players is by first spinning this wheel of NBA teams, where we'll land on the Miami Heat. Now we'll go over to the Heat's roster. Since there are 15 players on an NBA team, I'll randomly generate a number 1 through 15, we get 9, and that's Nikola Jovic. We probably don't want his offense, his defense, athleticism, none of that. But Jovic's body, 6'10", 240, 7-foot wingspan? Yeah, I'll take that. Now, because there is a chance we'll land on some really bad players, I'm gonna allow myself 3 re-rolls as we create our player. So for example, if I got like Bronny, I'd probably be like, dang, GG. So we could use a re-roll there. I'm happy with Jovic though. So our guy George is now 6'10", 240 with a 7-foot wingspan. But he doesn't have any type of skills yet, so we need to get some offense, defense, athleticism, something. So let's head back to the wheel and give it a spin. Wait, what's this wheel? We land on subscribe to Danny 2K. Oh yeah, you should do that. We're on the road to 200K. Bro shamelessly begging for subscribers. On our next spin, we will get, oh, give me the Warriors. Give me the Warriors. Yes. Okay, we get the dubs. Now, there's no guarantee we land on the best player in Curry, but if we get a dude who's 6'10" with Curry's offense, it's up. Right here, I also wouldn't be opposed to Jimmy Butler or Draymond Green's defense. That wouldn't be bad either. 1 through 15, we get 1! Oh, they're gonna swear it's rigged. They're gonna swear it's rigged. But y'all saw, I pressed it in real time. So we got a 6'10" player with Wardell's offense. Oh, good gracious me. Just look at how beautiful the attributes are. 99 3, 97 midi, 97 ball handle. And I'll make sure that the tendencies of our player also reflect his play style. So since he's got a great 3-point shot, I'll make sure our player's taking a lot of threes. Oh, we really created a star. Already, 6'10" with Curry's offense, he doesn't need anything else. Now just imagine if bro gets like Ja's athleticism. Oh, it'll really be over. Give him a good defensive game. Yeah. George, I'm starting to see why they call you the Wizard, because, man, your game is going to be magic to watch out there. No defense, nothing. He's already a 69 overall just off the strength of the offensive game. And I might really play him as a 6'10 PG. George is who Ben Simmons was supposed to be, isn't he? And the next team will land on, give me the C's. Give me the C's. The Boston Celtics. Here's the thing about the Celtics. They got a lot of guys who can defend. So I'm hoping we can get a player that we can use for their defensive game. Let's press generate. We get number 5. Oh my goodness. Drew, it sure is feeling like a holiday because I am joyous right now. We get the defensive game of one of the greatest defenders in the modern NBA, Drew Holiday. Now, the only downside to this is when you look at the defensive attributes, you do have defensive rebound, which is kind of low, and the interior defense is kind of, yeah, but the perimeter D is going to be tough, and the steal's solid. Or, oh wait, he's got 30 offensive consistency. I was going to say maybe we use his mental stats for the offensive consistency, but nah. Yeah, we got to go with Drew's defense, and we still have all our re-rolls in our back pocket, so we're in a great position at the moment. With the upgrades to the defense, let's see what his overall is. Did Pro go up 1? Thanks a lot, Drew. Dang. And we're going to start our guy George off as a 19-year-old rookie, sim his whole career. So I'm not going to give him any of the badges from these players because he'll be able to develop the badges with his play as we just continue to simulate and he gets better. Because if I gave bro the badges too, he'd start his career off at a 90 some overall, and that would be kind of insane. The Portland Trailblazers. All right, we were due for a bad spin. This is fair. Give me Toumani Camara. Well, we already got the defense, so I guess we really wouldn't want Toumani. I'm not sure who we want here. Maybe we could use the potential of Scoot Henderson, because I think his is pretty high in the game. Yeah, I probably want to land on Scoot or Shaden Sharp here. We get player 3. That's Denny Avdia. He's been playing really well lately. What could we take away from his game, though, to add to our player? Athleticism's nothing special. I mean, his mental attributes or whatever, potentials, whatever. I think we'll use a reroll here. We landed on a trash team. What can you do? Their best player's like an 83 overall, so the chances of us getting anybody good weren't very high. San Antonio. Okay. We're already using Jovic's body, so we can't go with Wemby's body if we get number 1 here, which is, yeah, low chance regardless. But I bet Wemby's potential is really high, so we could use his potential to put on our player. We get 6. That's Jeremy Sohan. All right. So we go to his attributes, miscellaneous. He's got 98 intangibles, 93 potential, or 83 potential. His max potential is only an 87. What else you got, man? Because I don't want to use another reroll if I don't have to. I think for the mental attributes, we could probably use him. He's got solid offensive consistency. And I mean, the defense, it's whatever, the defensive consistency. But I don't want to use another reroll right now. So I'm going to take Sohan here. 85 offensive consistency is not bad at all. I'll take that, and that way we can save some more rerolls. That puts George Edwards up to a 75 to start his NBA career. Next spin, let's go. Need a good team here for sure. Minnesota or OKC would be elite. Yes, we'll take the Thunder for sure. They got a lot of players with high potential. Give me any of these top 3 players. I will be joyous, ecstatic even. Please, come on, man. Ah! Oh, Shay, where do I even start? Your aura, number 1. So we know what we're doing here, right? We're going to this miscellaneous. You see how he's got 98. Oh my gosh, his offensive, defensive consistency. I mean, like he said, his whole life is consistent. But 98 intangibles, 98 potential. And we'll also copy over these stats. Peak start, peak end, all that. If you're a 2K nerd, you might know some of this. If not, basketball, you know. Now all we need is athleticism, and our player will be complete. We'll be ready to start his career. But with the boost to the intangibles and potential and everything, George Edwards is now an 80 overall. The athleticism, though, is going to be make or break. We need that to be high, of course. Or, well, it's not really make or break. This dude could have the athleticism of a parked car, and he'd probably still cook with just his great offensive game. Back to it with the wheel. Still have 2 rerolls in our back pocket as well. Oh, give me the Bucks. We could get like the athleticism of Giannis. We end up getting the Pacers, okay? Who's super athletic on the Pacers? Oh, Obi Toppin would be fire. Give me Obi, bro. Number 5. Come on. Ah, number 8. I was actually going to say this dude's name, though, too. Aaron Nesmith. Good defensive wing. He's got some good athleticism, I would say. I mean, this isn't bad. Do we think we can do better, though? Because we do have some spins. 64 speed with ball is pretty bad. But let's hit a respin. We have them to use, to spare. Try this again. The Celtics again? The Celtics, they've got some athletic wings who can defend. See who we get here. If we could get JT, that'd be pretty cool. We get player number 10, Neemias Queta. I have a feeling. Oh! Yeah, that's not good. Oh my goodness, Valentine! Last spin. Can we get a heavy hitter for the athleticism? That's all we need, and we'll have a real deal. Start Grizz, or the Pels. Give me Zion. Give me Zion, and it's over, bro. My dude's about to dominate the league. My guy, George. Oh, my gosh. Give me a number 1 here. We've already got 2 number 1s in this video, so the chances of this happening again, do not feel very high. 2! Ah, why? Wait, but CJ, he's probably got some speed with ball. Does Zong still have some speed with ball? Oh! This is decent. Good stamina, good speed with ball, good agility. We can work with this. Not much strength. That's fine, man. Good hustle, too. Awesome. Thanks, CJ. With the athleticism, bro's an 87. With no badges. It's about to get spooky. We might have created the GOAT. All right, this is going a lot better than I anticipated so far. I got to make this player's tendencies. We'll throw him in the 03 draft. That way he can play against a lot of the guys that we know today, like Bron, LeBron, Curry, Durant over the years. So yeah, and he'll enter the league with LeBron in 2003. So that should be fun. Draft day, and who would have thought George Edwards could end up getting drafted over Bron? Some of the mocks have George at 1, others have Mr. James at 1. I mean, you probably can't go wrong with either player, but I really do believe that Edwards will have a better career than LeBron James in this video. With the first overall pick in the 2003 NBA draft, I didn't even go to the draft lottery to see who might have a chance at number 1, but the Celtics end up with the first pick, and they're gonna take George Edwards. All right, George, we are headed to Boston, which is cool because you've got Drew Holiday's defense in your game. He plays for Boston currently. LeBron went 3rd? What in the world? Jose Calderon, 6th pick. They should have Pierce over there in Boston too. Oh, it's over. They might win a chip year 1. You're talking about Paul Pierce, George Edwards, and Zaza Pachulia. Yeah, it's already over. And we got Antoine Walker too. That's tough. Edwards, of course, is going to start at the point guard spot to begin his NBA career. The only thing about him, really the only hole in his game, is the fact that bro's not a great rebounder, and also he doesn't have many badges. But I don't know how much that'll matter. I'll catch y'all at the end of his rookie season. We'll see how he performs. Diesel wins MVP, averaging 32 and 15. Goodness gracious. LeBron won Rookie of the Year? Really? I thought Edwards was going to get it for sure. We won 59 games though. Edwards didn't make All-NBA or All-Defense. I thought he was going to have an insane rookie year, or maybe I was gassing him up a little bit too much. What? They didn't give him All-NBA. Wait, we got to double check. Did I miss something? They didn't give George Edwards All-NBA. He was averaging, wow, there's just a lot of guard talent. But he was averaging 26, 5 and 5 on better efficiency than LeBron. Now, he had less steals, less blocks, I guess, but he was doing everything Bron was doing essentially. Couldn't win Rookie of the Year, couldn't make All-NBA at all, didn't make All-Defense. I mean, his team was great too. That's what's crazy. Who's Bron playing for? I guarantee you his team wasn't as good as ours. Bron's on the Grizz. They were the 8th seed. Oh my gosh. Edwards should have been Rookie of the Year. Whatever. Let's get to it. Round 1 of the playoffs. George Edwards, first ever time in the bright lights of the postseason, and it is a sweep. He opens up the playoffs, averaging 24 a game in the first round. Next up, it'll be the New Jersey Nets. Yes. Move out of the way. George Edwards ups the scoring average a little bit. He turned it up for this series. We are undefeated, headed into the conference finals against the Pistons. Oh my gosh. George. It's a Lakers-Celtics finals, as we have only lost 1 game to make it here. What a run it has been thus far, but the Lakers, they're going to give us a reality check. Beating us in game 1 as Bryant drops 39. Game 2, down 2-0 early, and Edwards has struggled these first couple games. Game 3, oh man. Edwards 33 points. It's not enough. Game 4, can we at least not get swept? No, we do get swept. Kobe Bryant averages 40. He's averaging 40. He averaged 41 points per game. Yeah, there wasn't much we could do there. I mean, Shaq and Kobe were just Shaq and Kobe. They were ridiculous in this series. Edwards had a great run, made it to the finals, but then once we got to the finals, it was clear we had ran out of gas. We ran into a better opponent. But going from the number 1 pick to the number 1 seed all the way to the battle for the Larry O.B., not bad at all. And Edwards is up to a 92 overall as we head into our second season. Pierce also goes up to a 95. Derek Anderson got here last year via trade. He gets better. So I think the roster definitely improved over the summer. That player progression was really massive for us. Shaq, another video game season in the video game. I mean, these numbers are our video game numbers. 29 and 14 on the year. George Edwards once again does not get the All-NBA nod. Insane work. Because I know bro was playing well. Yeah, 22, 5 and 6. And he should have some badges now too. Yeah, 21 badges. I mean, he is playing with Paul Pierce, who's a great scorer as well. We've also got Antoine Walker, who's going to get about 20 a night. So I guess there isn't a need for Edwards to score as much, but I'm hoping he turns it up a little bit for the NBA playoffs. Round 1. Oh, we can't lose in round 1. We just made the finals. George, come on, man. Clippers win the championship. What? George Edwards averages 22, 3, and 6. And we go into year 3 with Edwards up to a 95 overall. I need to see you on All-NBA this year. I need to see you making it far in the playoffs because this second season was a step back from what we saw in the opening year. LeBron James, an MVP in year 3. How was bro the 3rd overall pick? There you go, George Edwards. All-NBA second team. This is what I wanted out of you. 29, 5, and 7. That's elite. Number 1 seed 2. This is what I'm talking about. Round 1, Indiana Pacers. Move out of my way. Bucks. Okay, we're down 3-2. Can we force 7? I guess we'll find out here. We're going to jump in the Simcast for game 6. There we go. We're going 7. Edwards 23, Pierce a 30 ball. We're taking on Ray, Michael Redd. Good squad for sure. Uh-oh. And George Edwards is out of here. 17, 6, and 7. 6-7. We lost our 6-7 streak. I'll probably just stop saying it in the videos. 26, 4, and 9 in the playoffs. And the Grizz go on to win the championship. So far, LeBron has been better than our guy George Edwards, but it's very early on. He's only 3 years into his NBA career. He's up to a 98 overall now. He's got plenty of time to turn things around. I mean, it's not like things have even been bad, but he's got plenty of time to catch up to Bron, is what I'm saying. LeBron, MVP. Golly, Bargnani. George Edwards, All-NBA 3rd team, averaging 25, 5, and 8. Solid. And we're the 2 seed here in the Eastern Conference. Round 1, Toronto Raptors. We're going 7. Come on, George. Do something. Okay, we win convincingly, 29 points. We like that. And he's averaging almost 30 in the first round. Ooh, AI and the Sixers. This is going to be tough. Never mind. Milwaukee Bucks. We've had our fair share of matchups with this team, but this one looks like it'll go pretty easily. Okay, I was going to say, look like we might mess around and blow it 3-1. But instead, the stage is set for a Celtics-Grizz finals. Oh my gosh, this Grizz team is crazy. You've got Boozer and Powell in the front court. LeBron at the small forward. George Edwards and James both drafted together. Now they get to face off. Game 1 is a Grizz win despite a 30 ball from Edwards. Bron didn't even play all that well. We take game 2, 30 apiece from both the stars. They win the 3rd. All right, I'm jumping in for game 4 because we don't want to go down 3-1. And also, if this one's close, I'd love to see some gameplay. Yes, we got a close ball game. 2 minutes and 1 second to go. Memphis Grizzlies are currently down by 2. They have the possession of the ball. Stromile Swift is inbounding. Oh, Jason Williams, you're in for a rough game because Edwards is guarding you. Bron's checked in for the Grizz. Ball will go out to Jason Williams. He gets the screen, dumps it down to James. LeBron, oh my gosh, just a power slam to tie this basketball game up. Here's Derek Anderson with the ball. Anderson is defended by James. Our guy Edwards wants it down low. That's an easy layup. We can do that every time. We can do that every time. They better put a bigger defender on on George Edwards, or they're cooked. Williams will swing it to Battier. They got Shane on the team still too. This team is nuts. Memphis really put together a squad. James, step back jumper is off. It's rebounded by Kurt Thomas. Thomas to Derek Anderson. Anderson has it poked away by James. Here go the Grizz in transition. It'll go to Battier. Battier driving. Was he blocked there? Yeah, he was blocked. So the Grizzlies will get the ball back. Carlos Boozer into Gasol. Powell to LeBron. LeBron driving on Paul Pierce. Bumps him. Tries to lay it in. Can't convert. It's rebounded by Birdman. Now it'll go to Antoine Walker. Walker gives it to Edwards. George Edwards, couple shot fakes. We'll swing it to Anderson. Shot clock winding down here. We got to get a shot up. Paul Pierce! Oh my goodness! Climbing the ladder. What just happened? That is insane. Oh my gosh! Carlos Boozer. The few hairs he might have left on his head are going to be lost from the stress of thinking about this dunk. Goodness gracious. That might be one of the best dunks I've seen in 2K. Wait, sometimes they take pictures of it. Wait, let me see. Let's go. Paul Pierce here. Oh my gosh, please tell me they got a tough picture. Wait, highlight builder. Oh, it's just a replay. Never mind. I thought, oh, photo moments. This is what I'm looking for. Paul Pierce, dunk. What do we got? Do we got a picture? Oh, this is weak. El Cameraman. I thought it might have like this type of lighting because you see how they have some pretty like cool looking pictures. Yeah, the Pierce one wasn't cool. All right, anyway, Jason Williams with the ball. He's defended by Edwards. There's the screen for Williams. He fakes the shot, gives it up to Pau Gasol. Gasol over Birdman. You're not making that, buddy. Big rebound, and we're going to tie this series up, making things interesting going into game 5. Pierce 38 and 10. Edwards only 20 tonight. But Pierce, that was his game. That dunk. Oh my gosh. I hope game 5 is as fun as game 4 was. Oh my gosh. Well, it was fun for Memphis, not for us, as the Grizzlies were clicking on all cylinders and we had a down night. Can't afford a bad night on game 6, and we're not going to have a bad game. George Edwards 38, Pierce 33 and 16. And here we go. Game 7. Back and forth. We're pulling away a little bit. It looks like George Edwards is going to win the first ever NBA championship of his career. Paul Pierce, the finals MVP. Hey, George, we did give you Steph Curry's offense, and he struggled to win a finals MVP his first couple of chips. Don't worry. You'll get one eventually, as long as we can win some more titles. But what a run it was. Pierce and Edwards proving to be an incredible dynamic duo here in Boston, and I would love to see the Grizzlies in the NBA Finals again. That was a great series, very competitive, but with the regression of Antoine Walker, our trip to the finals might be a little more difficult this year. I think we can still do it though. Pierce and Edwards, what a duo. LeBron James is your MVP. 2K Bron is just ridiculous. I mean, real life Bron's great too, but in the sim, it's just crazy. George Edwards, All-NBA second team, averaging 26, 6, and 7. And we win 62 games en route to a number 1 seed finish. Round 1, it'll be the Bulls. Move out of the way. Y'all are the 8 seed. We don't even take y'all serious. Easy win. Milwaukee move. We beat y'all every year now. Cleveland, they've got Melo, Jermaine O'Neal, and Chris Paul. Oh, gosh. What a team. They won the same amount of games as us in the regular season, by the way. So this is going to be a fun series. We're up 2-1, 2-2. Game 5 on the way against Melo. Let's get it. All right, Melo. 37 on us as Edwards only dropped 7 points. Come on. Game 6. There we go. That's a bounce back effort. We're going 7. 35 from George. We can either go back to the finals and defend our title, or we can go on vacation early. It's your all's choice. 4-point ball game, 2:06 to go. Cavs are up by 4. Big Z's at the foul line as we jump in, so Cleveland will have a chance to expand their lead. Oh my gosh, Ilgauskas only has 2 points. Well, make it 3. Cavs up 5. Ball will go into Edwards here. George, let's see what you got. Oh, Chris Paul's on you. Go to the basket. Come on, man. Oh my gosh, Chris! Oh, he was in a blender. I thought Edwards was about to knock that down. Unfortunately, he ends up missing, and that's a costly miss. We're down by 5. Cavs could run up their lead a little more here. Evans in the corner will fake. He finds Paul. Chris to Diop. Diop has Jermaine O'Neal coming off the off-ball screen. Oh, that's a charge. Other way. That's our ball, ain't it? Yep, that's our ball. It'll go into Edwards. He gets the screen, fakes the midi, fakes Paul out of his shoes. It'll go to Stoudemire, back to Edwards. Edwards bag work, midi bucket. See, this is what I wanted to see on display from our 6'10", highly skilled point guard. He's got the offensive capabilities of Wardell Curry. To the basket. Oh my gosh. Ricky Davis, I didn't know you had that in you. Hop step into the dunk is crazy. So we're back down 5, just over a minute left. Edwards, you got to deliver another one for us. Defended by Paul here. Edwards driving, floating. Chris, you're too little. You're too little, Mr. Paul. That's an easy bucket. Davis with it. Ricky Davis gonna get the screen up top from Ilgauskas. Fakes the 3, shoots the 3, scores the 3. Cavs up by 6. It seems like every time we go get a bucket, Cleveland gets one right back, and that's a problem because we're down in the game. Edwards gets the screen at the foul line. Oh, that's an open 3. Give me that, George. We need it. Big shot. Big answer there. But now we've got to find a way to get a stop defensively. That's been the issue. Just over 30 seconds left. If we get a stop here, we can get the ball back. We don't have to worry about fouling. Davis with it. Good defense. Oh, we got a little bit of space, but misses it. Candy, the rebound. It'll go to Paul Pierce. The truth has an open 3. He's going to take it. The lie misses it. Oh, Paul. Jermaine O'Neal, first free throw. Good. Second one is also good. We're cooked. We're not going back to the finals. unless we can pull off some type of miracle. Paul, he had such a good look, big dog, known as a clutch player too. I thought, oh, that's bottoms. That's a bucket right there, but no. Olowokandi is inbounding the ball. It'll go in right to Ricky Davis. Awesome. Awesome. George Edwards, 27, 10, and 8. It's not enough. We lose. So we don't even get to go back to the finals to play Bron for the title. That's a shame. Would have been fun to face him again. Just barely came up short in game 7. So now Edwards is heading into season number 6. 99 overall now. Antoine Walker has really regressed over the years. We might need a few more pieces on this team. It'd be nice if the front office could go sign a couple more guys. Just some good role players. LeBron James, to no one's surprise, wins another MVP. Westbrook on the Nuggets. Do they know? George Edwards, first ever All-NBA first team appearance, averaging 28, 5, and 7. Great year from him and gets that All-NBA first team love. 51 and 31 on the year. Like I said, might need a few more role players on the team. Round 1, Chicago Bulls. That's easy. Oh, great. We got to face Cleveland again, and they got a squad. Last year we lost in game 7. This time we lose in 6. Edwards averages 30 in the postseason run, puts up 33 and 10 in the final game. Doesn't matter as LeBron wins another championship with the Memphis Grizzlies. We've still got Edwards, still got Pierce, still have a pretty bad supporting cast outside of those two players. Nothing new. What does this dude's resume even look like 7 years in? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Wardell, Rookie of the Year. Yeah, we're good, Steph. We got 6'10", Steph Curry over here. George Edwards, All-NBA first team. 29, 5, and 8 assists. That's a career high in assists per game as we win 55 games on the season. Round 1, Heat. Come on. All right, we're going 7 after being down 3-1. They have Chris Bosh, Caron Butler, Devin Harris. Are we really going to lose to them? Like, no way. No! No! George! Ever since the championship run, it's been downhill. You averaged 32, 6, and 8, so I can't really blame you, but KD wins the championship. Like I said, can't really blame him, but just unfortunate. We're already going into season number 8. Also, our guy Edwards entering the last year of his deal, but he wants a contract extension. I feel like players are generally pretty loyal here in 2K. Ooh, RJ Bailey, a big man for the team, goes up 6 overalls. Looks like he could be decent for us for sure. He'll be a good supporting piece, and that's something we've been needing for a couple years now. Chris Paul MVP averaging 26 and 10. Gosh, that's a lot of buckets for Christopher. Wow, the Cavs won 68 games. Whoa! Edwards didn't make All-NBA? What happened? George averaged 24, 5, and 7. Misses All-NBA. We're still the 2 seed though, so we're a good team. Oh, not Miami again. We almost blew a 3-0. Whew. Alright, we beat them. We move on. All good. Next up, we got the Hawks. Hawks take 2 games, but we should be able to get out of here. We were up 3-0. We were up 3-0. No, George! George, what are we doing? 14 points. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. The Cavs win the chip. George Edwards, 25, 5, and 7 on the year. Cool. Or that was his playoff stats. Those were his playoff stats, but regardless, Paul Pierce up to a 99. You're telling me we got a pair of 99 overalls and we're blowing 3-0 leads? This is ridiculous. La Headband wins MVP and DPOY. Paul Pierce All-NBA third. George fell off, bro. 24, 5, and 7, but can't even make All-NBA. We're the 2 seed again. I've seen this movie before. We keep losing to the 7 seed. Finally. Bobcats, they have Vince and Kevin Durant. Okay, and Bargnani. We're out of here. George Edwards. Here's what the resume is looking like after 9 years. He's been an all-star every year, made a few All-NBA teams, Hall of Fame player if he retired today. That's for sure. But I just have expected, or going into this, I expected a little bit more out of him. He's still got time to prove me wrong. He's only 28. He can turn things around. And now that we have Thaddeus Young, I already know we're about to go on a generational run of championships. LeBron, another MVP. George Edwards back on All-NBA, giving me 25, 5, and 7 on the year. And we won 44 games, got a Mickey Mouse 3 seed with the trash record. Round 1, Bucks. Easy. Cavs. Paul and Anthony's just such a crazy duo. We sweep them. Celtics in 4. Chris Paul, LaMelo Ball, Taco Fall. Doesn't matter. Celtics in 4. Bobcats up next. If we just beat that Cavs team, we can beat anybody. Move out of my way. Move out of my way. Please don't blow the lead. Okay, cool. We're back in the finals. Taking on who else? LeBron James. Let's get into it. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2, Grizz win. Game 3 is also a Grizz win. That's fine. We win game 4, tie things up, right? Wrong. Grizzlies in 5. LeBron James, another one, another finals MVP. George Edwards and Paul Pierce were just sensational, but the teammates around them, not so sensational. They were not as good. And Pierce is starting to regress. Hold on for a little bit longer, man. We got titles to win. Durant with an MVP averaging 31, 10, and 7. Bron is your defensive player. I feel like Bron's won MVP almost every year, though. George Edwards, All-NBA third, 28, 5, and 7, and is on third team. I mean, the guard talent in this league is just ridiculous. 57 and 25. We're the 1 seed. Let's get back to the finals, and I don't know, maybe win this time, or we can lose to the 8-seeded Bulls. Are they led by JJ Redick? The podcaster is going to beat us? Nah, I can't even do JJ like that. It seems like he's a pretty good NBA coach. The podcaster's going to beat us. Minute 14 left. We could get upset by the 8 seed. I don't even want to say upset. Embarrassed by the 8 seed is probably a better way to put it. Currently, we're up by 2, and that's almost a turnover from the Bulls. Paul Pierce, some active hands there, almost gets the steal. Tyson Chandler inbounding. It'll go into Rashard Lewis to Hill. Is JJ fouled out? I'd assume that's the only reason he wouldn't be checked in. Oh, turnover there from the Bulls. Chicago errant with their passes in this game. Word of the day. That's tough. Thad Young at the line gives it to Paul Pierce. Pierce driving to the basket. Kick it out to my guy George. Paul, I told you to kick it out. Rashard Lewis has it now for Chicago. 2 will tie it. 3 will give him the lead. Hill looking for Eddie Curry down low. He finds him. Curry draws the double. Still goes up. Still scores. Tie game. About 40 seconds left. Paul, swing the rock. Give it to George. Pierce driving, bumping, and he misses the layup. The truth. Somebody get this man on a lie detector because the truth is missing. And then Corey Maggette on the other end gets an easy layup. 2-point lead for Chicago. We might be cooked. Give it to George. Solinger, come on, Jared. It'll go into Paul Pierce. Pierce gets the screen from Solinger. Paul, pull up, midi is off. Why are we letting him take all the shots? Why? What are we doing? Now we're going to have to send the Chicago Bulls to the foul line. Hill will be shooting some free throws. First free throw, good. Oh man, that one looked good too. I think he'll probably hit the second. Yep, there it goes. And there goes our season. George Edwards, 26 points. Pierce with 32. So not enough. We lose again. I mean, Pierce and Edwards were great, but Pierce, I don't know what type of shots you were taking late in the game. That was ridiculous. Just misses. Contested misses. Bad shots. I don't care what anybody says. That was a bad shot. Paul Pierce goes down 1 to a 96. Yeah, Unc might really retire on us in the next couple years. Q Rich got here via trade last year, so that's cool. MVP, another one. George Edwards, All-NBA third, averaging 28, 5, and 7. Those numbers just don't look like third-team numbers. They're really great. We got the Raptors in round 1. And by the way, we were the 1 seed. Didn't matter, because the Raptors won in 5. We lost to the 8 seed back-to-back years. You know how rare it is for a 1 seed to lose to an 8 seed? And it just happens all the time in 2K like it's nothing. Paul Pierce is no longer on the team. We have Jeremy Lin now. Hassan Whiteside as well. But Lin's a really good point guard. I'm going to slide George Edwards to the 2. He's 6'10". He can play on a lot of different areas of the floor. We have a lot of 2 guards, actually. You know what, George? You're playing small forward. We're going to see what you can do at that position. Yeah, Pierce retired on us. That's a huge loss to the team. We'll see what Jeremy Lin can do with Pierce leaving the game. Obviously, big shoes to fill for Linsanity. LeBron averages 33 this year en route to another MVP. Another defensive player for him as well. 6 chips, 6 finals MVPs, 9 regular season MVPs. That's pretty crazy. George Edwards, All-NBA third, averaging 27, 5, and 7. So it seems like he played just fine at the small forward spot. Now the team was not very good. 43 wins. Round 1. Oh my gosh, the Cavs still have Paul and Melo. GG. Yeah, we don't have Pierce anymore. You already knew we weren't going to win that one. Steph wins the championship, beating LeBron's Grizzlies here in 2016. George Edwards entering the last year of his deal. He wants a contract extension with the team again. We signed a 40-year-old Brad Miller. George, you sure about signing that contract extension, man? I'm not going to lie to y'all, I just messed something up. I put the 2017 draft class when I was supposed to put 2016. So to make up for it, I will put the 2016 draft this year. They'll end up being flip-flop. That's my fault there, but just wanted to let you know so we avoid any confusion. LeBron James, yeah, I mean, another MVP. They might as well call it the Bron Award at this point. George Edwards, big season, averaging 35 and 6, but still making All-NBA third team. We're the 4 seed, 47 wins. Will we lose in the first round? Probably. Oh, we made it out of the first round. We'll take on the Knicks next with Derrick Rose, Anthony Davis, Marc Gasol, Gordon Hayward. How come my guy George doesn't get help on the team like this? He's all by himself over here. I mean, we got Jeremy Lin, which is great, but that's about it, bro. Brad Miller, you are 41. Retire. Goodness gracious. Did bro not retire? I don't know what Unk's doing. Edwards now 33 years old, headed into season 15. And remember, his peak end age is at 34, so he's maybe got one more season left to peak basketball. LeBron James, do I even need to keep saying it, bro? LeBron won MVP. George Edwards, third team, 36 and 6. I just realized these past couple years where he's been averaging 30, that's career high scoring. Last year, 30.2. It's the most points he's ever averaged in his NBA career. We won 53 games? Shout out to Jay Lynn, really helping us out here. Round 1, Philadelphia. We win. Magic have Curry. That's going to be a tough matchup. We win as well. Okay. A sweep, too. Now New York, who gave us trouble last year. It's 2-2. We win game 5. Game 7. All right. Finally, an exciting series. They're trolling me. They're trolling. 23 from Edwards. It's not enough. We lose. Oh, my goodness. The Knicks win the chip, and, well, that'll do it. Bro, George, what happened in Game 7? 34 going into year 16. Still not regressing yet, though, so that's good. We'll have at least one more extra year of peak basketball out of Edwards. Gosh, man, LeBron 36, 10, and 7 on the year. Oh, did Edwards not make All-NBA? What? We missed the playoffs? George averaged 29, 5, and 5. Didn't make All-NBA. We missed the playoffs. 42 wins. Oh, there's Laker legend Alex Len. But we missed the playoffs? The Knicks win the chip. George, go to New York, man. We get the 14th pick. Oh, we're in NBA no man's land where you're not bad enough to get a good pick, but you're also not good enough to win anything. But I think Patrick Beverley's here to change things for us. Derrick Rose, MVP. What a career Rose is having over in New York. No All-NBA for Edwards again. We are the 5 seed, though, back in the playoffs. 45 wins for George this year. Round 1, we got the Heat, and we win. Oh, there you go, George. 27-9 in the postseason so far, and we're taking on the 8 seed Cavs. How are they the 8 seed? How are they the 8 seed? We sweep them. Come on, George. We need another chip. And here's your chance. Come on, man. We're down 2-1. Okay, we tie it. We're down 3-2. Game 7. Game 7 against the Hawks. It's close. George. 2-point game. 2-10. We're jumping in. Final strip on the line. And who knows how many more times Unk will be in a spot like this. He is 36 years old in year 17. So we got to really make the most of this opportunity that we've got here. Wait, where's George? Why is bro not checked in? Don't tell me he's fouled out. If he's fouled out, okay, he's got 4. But once we get the ball back, I was going to say we'll call timeout and get him in, but we don't have any timeouts, so I guess we'll just have to wait patiently. Just need a stoppage of play, and he'll be able to sub in. Lin to the basket, bumps Conley, misses the layup. It's rebounded by Laker legend Maxi Kleber. Kleber to Conley. Conley defended by Jay Lynn. There's a screen from Mo Williams. It'll go down to K Love. Kevin Love fakes the jumper, gives it to Mo. Mo fakes, swings it to Rudy Gay. It's poked away by Alex Len. It'll go to Conley, to Williams. Mo, nice shot fake. He drives, rises up. Jumper is good. Tie game. Jeremy Lin. This is your time to take over while we wait for George Edwards at the scorers table. Lin gets the screen from Hassan Whiteside. Give me that easy open midi. Yes, sir, Jeremy. There's the screen for Conley. Conley will give it to K Love. Love backing in, spins, lays it up, misses. Love the rebound. Back out Conley. Conley fakes the shot. Here's the screen from K Love. Mike, shot clock winding down. Gonna have to get a shot up here and fast. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Great defense from Lin. We get the rebound. Alex Len Only up by 2. Jody Meeks with it. Meeks to Jeremy. Lin has Meeks coming off the screen. Oh, he didn't really get much space off that screen. There's the screen from Lin. Lin, pull up 3. It's good. Jeremy, I said it was your time to shine. There it is. Big 3-pointer. We're up by 5, and I think this game might just be over without George Edwards even subbing in to the basketball game. Conley, Mitty, good. But they're going to have to foul. Yeah, we're good, man. We win this one for sure. Kevin Love, 18 points. Jeremy Lin, 29 and 10. George Edwards, kind of an off night, only 17, but it didn't matter because Lin had his bag. Big shot making down the stretch of the game. NBA Finals, Sacramento Kings. Not a great roster at all. Very winnable for Edwards and the C's. Really? Wait, did they have somebody I wasn't paying attention to? No. We're going to lose? We get a game, we lose in 5. Brandon Roy, Finals MVP, and George Edwards, he gives you 29 a night in year 17 in the playoffs. He was in year 17 playing in the postseason, gives you those type of numbers, and it leads to nothing. Unfortunate, man. I don't know how many more years Edwards will play. AD, your MVP. The Knicks have been awesome in this video, haven't they? Edwards doesn't make All-NBA. We only win 31 games. He averages 29, 6, and 4. But just a down year for the team, but maybe we were bad enough to be at least, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, maybe we were bad enough to actually have a chance at a good pick in the draft. What do we got? We traded our pick. Awesome. Awesome. Wow. Just a master class in how to be a bad general manager from our team. I mean, this is just bad. Now Edwards is regressing too, down to a 97 overall, headed into season 19. AD left New York to go to the Thunder, and he won MVP over there in OKC. Bron's still cooking. In year 19, he won DPOY. Edwards, no All-NBA team, 38 wins, 27, 4, and 5 from Edwards. Still not thinking about retiring as we completely miss out on the play-in altogether. Hopefully we didn't trade our pick this year. Don't tell me. Don't tell me we traded the pick. We got the 4th pick? Please, please, give me a good player. 2022 draft. Banchero goes 1. Wizards take Chet. Who's available to us? Shaedon Sharpe. I mean, you know, Shaedon Sharpe does some cool dunks and stuff, but I don't know if he's going to be able to save the franchise. DeAndre Hunter might be able to, though. He's up 5 to an 85 overall. Going into year 20 for George. This could be his last season. AD, your MVP. Edwards, no All-NBA, and are we in the play-in at least? 9 seed in the play-in. Edwards averages 22. Ooh, 4 and 5. He's still not thinking about retirement, though. Bro, you're falling off. It might be time to let it go. We missed the play-in. Or the playoffs. We were in the play-in. We missed the playoffs. Lakers in 5. We traded our pick again. I mean, it was the 14th pick anyway. George Edwards. Oh, we got Dame. Did we trade? We might have traded Jeremy Lin to get Dame. All right, is it Dame time or is it lame time? We're about to find out. Ja Morant is your MVP. And yeah, it was lame time. We lost a lot of games this year. George Edwards. Just let it go, man. 24, 3 and 5. We're not making the playoffs, man. I don't think if you stay around, stick around another year, that we're going to make the playoffs. Jonathan Isaac is winning Finals MVP. It's a sign for you to retire. Oh my gosh. Well, we're in the draft lottery. We get the 6th pick, and we'll use it to add Donovan Clingan. Will Edwards ever retire? I don't know, man. We're headed into year 22. Ja Morant is your MVP again. And we might have been in the play-in. Yeah, 10 seed. George Edwards. He is going to retire. Hey, at least he got to run up the stats a little bit before he retired, I guess. We miss out on the playoffs. So how did he do in his last game in the play-in tournament? Put up a respectable 17. All right. So that will do it for George Edwards' NBA career. 22 seasons in the association where he averaged 26, 5, and 6 to go along with a steal and a block a night. No MVPs, made 19 All-Star teams, won 1 championship, made 2 All-NBA first teams, 2 All-NBA second teams, 7 All-NBA third teams, and an All-Rookie first team. As for the record books, he was number 1 all-time in scoring, over 47,000 points, 2nd in field goals made, 2nd in threes made, 1st in free throws made, 8th in assists, 10th in steals, and 1st in minutes. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe. If you made it to the end, comment all-time leading scorer. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.